This is Jeremy Justice Waxman with Esports Max, and it's time to wrap up this past week of LCS. The best players, the biggest plays, and what to watch for next are all right here.
Shifter with the lick speed on! Oh my god! Spear rush! Still going for the kills! The second, he's not gonna get it! Oh my god, he does get it!
Froggen's really under pressure. Legendary Alex finds 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it going to be 5? I can't actually tell. Everyone is dead, and it is a pentakill.
Another 400 gold.
No, just getting a penta!
Triple kill for this. The 1 kill. Penta for double. Penta kill. Double it.
Wow, what a way to get an ace at the end of a 48-minute game!
Let's kick things off for Week 5 by looking at our most valuable players. Over in Europe, the official MVP for the second time is Kerp. And for the second time, I'm going to give the honor to his teammate Creatine instead. Kerp is certainly a deserving recipient, but I feel that Creatine did just a little bit more to help his team this week. He is a quiet player who's often overlooked, but he's been fantastic while flying under the radar. His positioning, both in laning phase and in teamfights, has taken a huge leap forward when compared to last split, and it's rewarded him with more kills and fewer deaths. He's really stepped up as a reliable carry for Millennium, and that's been reflected in their winning record so far. Over in North America, this time I think the official honors went to the right man. Amazing truly lived up to his name this week for Team Solo Mid, having outstanding games on both Elise and Lee Sin. While he, like the rest of his team, has been quite inconsistent so far, he looked to be in top form against both Cloud9 and Complexity. He had great synergy with his teammates, particularly with TSM's other new acquisition, Glebe. In the game against Complexity, they pulled out some truly impressive combinations to pick up kills, and Amazing's newfound level of comfort helped his team pick up 2 wins in Week 4. Everyone remembers xPeke's famous Kassadin backdoor play that won the game against SK Gaming at IEM Katowice last year. Well, he and Reckless attempted a similar strategy against Alliance this week, but this one didn't end quite so well. It was an exciting base race, but Alliance got the better end of the deal in our European Play of the Week.
Look at this though, top and middle lane both being pushed, sorry, the bottom lane. Alliance shoving in towards, that's going to be an inner turret going down. 5 members of Alliance pushing in. For now, Tinker have to back away. They can't push on towards it too long, or they're going to lose this inhibitor turret. So is he's doing what he can. He can't Dragon's Descent, he can't do anything on towards it. That's an inhibitor turret going down.
They're getting
so
killed too.
taken down. Yellowstar comes back in, respawns, goes back down again.
It's the
Alliance keeps on pushing. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, you can see Reckless. He's on the inhibitor turret as well. He's keeping on down towards there. Froggen catches down Soaz. The Destiny comes around. Cynide's going to come around the side here. They're going to keep on pushing. We can see in the bottom corner. That's the inhibitor turret going down. Alliance are keep on pushing. The inhibitor turrets are dropping. They're going to keep on shoving through. And Fnatic have to back away desperately, but that's a second Nexus turret going down. They're onto the Nexus. Can they finish the game right here? A 23-minute game.
Hit the Nexus.
Alliance, they're going to get blocked up. They can't finish it, can they? One more. They've done it. Alliance take down Fnatic in 23 minutes.
We'll start our North American Play of the Week segment with a question. What happens when you catch Bjergsen out 2v1 and throw a Mega Inferno Bomb on top of him in addition to that? He escapes with a double kill, of course. What were you expecting?
And on people who are out of position. Here we go, though. 2 versus 1 up top on Bjergsen. Squishy target. They might be able to capitalize.
Oh, he goes back in! Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
he goes back in. The healing's gonna be there. Will he actually be able to rock this out? The double kill! This shouldn't kill him, and he makes it out alive!
Finally, here's what to watch for as we look ahead to Week 5. In Europe, Alliance still sits at the top of the standings, but they lost a heartbreaker to 6th place Gambit Gaming. Is this a sign of trouble to come for Europe's top team, or was this just a hiccup on their road to a place at Worlds? Millennium currently sits in 3rd place, riding a 3-game winning streak. Their 2 carries, Kerp and Creatine, have looked extremely strong, and the team as a whole looks to be significantly better than they were in the spring. Are they capable of contending against Alliance and SK Gaming, or are their losses to those 2 teams an indication that a top 2 finish is out of reach? Alliance plays against SK on Saturday, and that should give us some good insight regarding who belongs in 1st place right now. Alliance won the first meeting between these teams, but we'll be watching this game closely to see how SK responds. In North America, we want to know, is Team Solo Mid back on track? They had convincing victories over Cloud9 and Complexity this week, and looks like a lot of their communication and shot calling issues have been resolved. We'll see if Locodoco's influence continues to make itself apparent when TSM takes on Team Dignitas and Evil Geniuses. And we're going to look to see how LMQ is tested this week, as they face off against Counter Logic Gaming and Cloud9. They've held at least a share of first place since day one of this split, but keep an eye on how they perform against two strong teams, as Cloud9 has already defeated them once. Finally, our match to watch this week in NA is TSM versus Dignitas. Dig is looking to remain in first, while TSM wants to continue their recent resurgence. It should be a very close game, and it'll be interesting to see which team can come out on top. That'll do it for the wrap-up this week. Don't forget to check back with us, as we'll have full coverage of every LCS and OGN game, as well as results from LPL and GPL. For news, event coverage, features, and more, everything you need to know about League of Legends is all in one place, right here on Esports Max.